Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Clockyy Trades here, back out with another video. I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support lately. It really means a lot to me. And if you guys haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. It helps with the algorithm and also helps my channel grow faster and faster and reach out to as many people as possible. And yeah, we'll be talking about BlackBerry and where it's going to be heading towards, where it's trading at currently, and what contracts are being bought as well. So basically, the BlackBerry is also another mover from currently AMC and GameStop and others. So it's kind of following the trend. It's not really, but it's still being pumped up from them as well. So we can possibly see. Oh, and before we begin, I am not a financial advisor. This is just for entertainment purposes only. And yeah, so if we look at BlackBerry right now, BlackBerry is also trading in a bull flag wedge formation as well. It hasn't broke out. It's still it has hit the points. If I try to tone this down a little bit, it has hit it 1, 2, 3, 4 times so far. So we could possibly see a breakout on Monday or Tuesday. We could see it go up, back up to like $15, or we can see it go down probably to the 1363 range, because the 1363 to 1350 range is probably the major support line for BlackBerry currently. The RSI is also looking good. It's at 45.51. It's about halfway. If we see it go down on Monday, we could see it be bought right back up to where it's trading at now. It closed at 14.18. So yeah, I mean, BlackBerry has a major, I would say, upside for the company for the future. I mean, it's making partnerships with Amazon. It's making partnerships with EV companies. As if we look at BlackBerry, so there's an article. There's an article of a forecast of long-term growth at a reasonable price. This says so. It's basically saying that BlackBerry was a former smartphone manufacturer. Has transformed into a security software specialist. So basically, they used to make smartphones. They used to compete with Apple, with Samsung, but because of their dominance, that BlackBerry just died. The sales fell. The company just switched right over to something that actually made sense for the future. I mean, it says they now shifted its focus to a more profitable software market, notably cybersecurity and Internet of Things connected device like cars. So what's going to be doing is making like the operating system or the AI for or the security for an EV, because if EVs are becoming, obviously they're all electronic, that someone can just hack into them and drive it into anything and make like an accident or take over someone's car. You don't want that to happen, because there has to be securities in place, because then it's like, oh well, then anything can be hacked. I mean, anything can be hacked, but they're basically trying to make them more safer, and obviously stuff like that. So what this is saying is that BlackBerry is one of the few large technology companies that focuses on an enterprise security software and service segment. As more companies boost their online presence, the demand of BlackBerry cybersecurity solutions is expected to increase, because they actually have some really good tight security on websites and also other things as well. So it says another significant area in which BlackBerry has recently increased its bets is the development of technologies for futuristic autonomous cars and EVs. Most major auto manufacturers already use BlackBerry's QNX real-time operating system to improve the functionality of their cars. The company expanded its partnership with Baidu to capitalize on the EV revolution in China, and they also made another like dashboard operating system for another company recently as well. So they're trying to get into that space because they know it's a part of the future, and if they don't get it now, it's going to be too late later. So what this is also saying, this article is saying BlackBerry stock is a good long-term investment, which I do see so as well, because I mean, the future is security, the future is EVs, the future is basically be more sustainable, be more efficient on what you have currently, or what you can make to what you have materials wise. So saying that BlackBerry's future growth prospects are really attractive. The company's partnerships with Amazon, Baidu, and various other automakers with strengthened the company's software and service segment. BlackBerry's QNX operating software is integrated with around 175 million vehicles, and that number will grow as autonomous technology moves into the mainstream. BlackBerry investors don't need to be concerned about excessive shares issuance, which dilutes their holdings while benefiting short sellers. AMC and GameStop has raised billions of dollars this year to meet liquidity requirements. Finally, BlackBerry CEO John Chen's compensation includes a one-time cash payment of $90 million if the BlackBerry stock hits 30 before November 3rd, 2023. So I really do think that we can hit that. So it says BlackBerry stock is up 30% today because its next Apple it's the next Apple. Physical keyboards on a phone are revolutionary new technology. Few understand this. So I really think the BlackBerry. I mean, if you look back at the graph, if you look at, like, let's just say in the past 3 months, so it is trading. I can actually fix this and make it to it's going to a downwards channel, a bullish channel actually. So it's getting ready to break out. Like I said, it's in this wedge formation. It's gonna break out Monday, Tuesday, or sometime next week. I'm really excited for that. As you can see, the volume has slowly been steadily decreasing, which is actually a kind of bad thing. We kind of need the volume for it to go up as well. I mean, we obviously have been dying down lately because of it just trading flat and trading sideways, but it's actually pretty healthy in my opinion. This stock needs to actually cool off a bit because it's an actual company. It's not a fully shorted stock like AMC and GameStop, which were shorted insanely amount. But yeah, this is. I mean, I think it can go back up to probably, yeah, like I said, probably $15 next week, if not even higher than that. I do see it hitting probably 40, 50, $60 in the future. I mean, as you can see, if we look at the 1 year chart, the 1 year chart was a high of 28.77, and that was just because of the squeeze that was happening back in January. Now, obviously, this recent squeeze did not break that all-time high for this year, but I could possibly see it happening sometime, this year, maybe from now till January. So that's what I think about BlackBerry and the future of the company. I mean, I'm going to be buying shares in my long-term portfolio, but right now I'm holding contracts of a $40 call for BlackBerry for January 21st, 2022. So yeah, I mean there was 2.4 million contracts that were bought last week, which was 1.8 million calls and 559,000 puts. So people are still betting on it. Basically, a 75% chance for it to go up. Now, I mean, obviously these are already expired, the June 11th, but for next week, the next highest is 84,000 contracts for a $20 call for June 18th, and the average is $1.24. If you guys haven't used this shift search, I highly recommend seeing what the how many contracts are being bought, sold, the certain date, these blocks you can see the certain dates of how many calls and puts are bought. You can also change this to just blocks only. You can change this to a custom date range. It's really effective in my opinion. I mean, you can see, I mean, obviously it has the latest news of the stock as well. I mean, so you can obviously check this out if you guys haven't already, or if you haven't even heard about this. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support. Like I said, if you haven't liked or subscribed, let me know in the comments down below if you guys are holding shares, contracts, or even in the stock. You could be out, you could be in AMC, you could be in GameStop. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoy. Have a very nice day, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.